Constipation is one of those things that can be hard to define. Not everyone goes to the bathroom every day, but in people that don't, they don't strain and struggle and turn red when they do go to the bathroom, even if it's an every other day. So when we're looking at constipation, we're looking for kids that are not going to the bathroom every day. They're maybe going a week without going to the bathroom. They may go every day. Maybe they're going with every diaper change. Sometimes we think just because they're going that it's okay. But if they can't get into a good stool pattern, oftentimes constipation is what's underlying it. Sometimes we'll see failure to thrive. Kids that have chronic constipation don't absorb their nutrients and don't eat as well as other kids. Sometimes they'll have really big rounded bellies from just being chronically backed up. And then, like I said, the one that I think we miss sometimes are the kids that are going multiple times a day, 5, 6, 7 times a day. And it becomes a problem if they start having soiling around that. And that impacts their ability to do the things we want them to do in life. When I see them, I'm always going to first rule out any medical problems, anything anatomic that could be contributing to the constipation. We're going to talk through everything really, from the way they go to the bathroom, to what are they eating, to how much exercise do they get. And then we're going to look through if there's nothing anatomic or medical that I need to help surgically, what do we need to do then? Oftentimes we'll start with medications to either help soften the stools or actually to help bulk the stools. And occasionally kids need medications to help the colon contract better. Kids can learn to cope with it. I've had some kids on a lot of medications that had changes in their diet and exercise and activity level that were able to come back off of medications. And as they got older and learned a little bit more, were able to manage it better. The other thing we'll see is kids that don't know how to contract their muscles quite right. And that's why oftentimes we'll see this develop in toddlerhood when they're just learning how to go to the bathroom. And they can't quite figure out how to relax the right muscles and contract the right muscles. And as kids get older, we can actually refer them for physical therapy to help them learn which muscles to contract and which to relax. And so if that's playing into their constipation, those kids can really benefit from that. I say any kid that's really struggling with constipation and you can't get a hold of it with your pediatrician on some basic medications, it's always a good idea to see us in consultation. And that way we can go through all of those anatomic things step by step and make sure there's not something more to it. And then even if it comes back that it's just chronic constipation, your kid may fall into one of those kids whose colon just doesn't contract quite as forcefully as it should, and it could be helped with some medications and other things.